Welcome in, Mountaineer Nation. I'm Sam the Man, and it is a great day to be a Mountaineer no matter where you are in the world. If you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. I need all the subscribers I can get. We're about 525 on our way to 1,000. I appreciate everybody for the support. You know, normally after a West Virginia win, I would gloat a little bit. Actually, I probably wouldn't. I'm not much of a gloater, but this game deserves a little gloating and a little bit of a breakdown because we were only yards away and decisions away from losing this game. I'll tell you about that here right now on the Mountianeer Effect. Let me first start off by saying my hat's off to Iowa State. They have a great program. They have a great coach, great quarterback. Their offensive line is top notch. They were really impressive, really fun to watch. And they played a great game. Second off, my hat's off to JERD and the O-line. They played a phenomenal game. JERD had one bad throw. He was on all day. The O-line gave him all the time in the world. They were blowing open holes for the running backs. It was just, this is the team that we all expected to see in the Maryland game. So we're finally getting to see our team play. And I think we all kind of knew it, or I knew it. And that's why I made the prediction that I did this week that West Virginia would beat Iowa State. Now, with that being said, there's a couple key plays that I do want to touch on. I don't have the specifics of them all, but I think you'll kind of agree with me. There was a phantom pass interference call in West Virginia that was completely miffed call. When you look at the end zone fumble on Iowa State, you know, that's kind of a 50-50 ball. If it had been called a touchdown on the field, it would have stood as a touchdown. If it had been ruled as a fumble, which it was, it stayed a fumble. That one play, as much as I hate turnovers and referees determining the outcomes of games, especially within the last, say, 7 minutes of a game. So, you know, I wasn't happy with that, but you take what you're given. Things that West Virginia really need to work on moving forward. One is the ability to time manage. They are a terrible time management team. You know, calling extra timeouts because you don't know the play after you just come off of a turnover or a kickoff is unacceptable. I think that's part of the reason we didn't see Garrett Green anymore, although when he was in the game, they keyed on him immediately. So, you know, to my surprise, he didn't play as much as I really thought he would. The Mountaineers did leave some points on the board, I feel. I think they dominated the pace of the game from the beginning of the game, and I felt like they played with more fire than Iowa State did. With that being said, you know, JERD had 2 interceptions. One was not his fault. One was a tipped ball by Bryce Ford Wheaton that should have been caught, and it was a phenomenal interception on the defender's part. And then the second one was one of the worst throws that you ever see out of a quarterback, where he throws back across his body and he doesn't have the arm to get the ball there, and the linebacker undercuts it the whole way. So kudos to that kid for pick 6. It was a great play for him. I like to see linebackers and defensive line intercept balls from time to time, even if it's against my team. All in all, you know, it was a good game. It was a good win. One of the biggest wins of the Neal Brown era. I think moving forward, West Virginia has finally, possibly figured out how to win close games. Even though that wasn't evident on on their last drive after the fumble, I don't know why they come out throwing the ball when all you want to do is run the clock out. I get staying aggressive, and I do like being aggressive in certain situations, but I feel like you needed to make an effort to force Iowa State to call their timeouts, especially when Letty's averaging about 4 yards a carry and your backup is averaging about the same. They both just played great today. All in all, you know, this is why we watch college football, win or lose. This is why we watch college football. We like games that are heart attack games where you need to have your heart attack pills sitting around because you just never know when that blood pressure is going to boil over. I know I was screaming at the TV the whole time, especially, you know, inside the last, 8 minutes of the game. But moving forward, I think, Iowa State and West Virginia both are going to move on and finish out their seasons in bowl games. And in closing, congratulations to the Miami Hurricanes for beating the Pittsburgh Panthers. Eat shit, Pitt. Thank you. I picked Pitt as one of my teams to watch, and then they shit the bed, so it is what it is. I'll take that too. My birthday's on the 4th of this week, so I kind of got some good gifts this week, so I'll take them. But I'm Sam the Man. This is the Mountineer Effect. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Let's go, Mountaineers.